My name's Neil Balthaser and I'm your host at Ultra Mobility, the channel all about Class B camper vans. If you're interested in Class B camper vans or are looking to buy, this is the channel for you. If you haven't done so already, I ask you to please consider subscribing. It's super easy. Just click the subscribe button and it'll help me continue to make great videos. We're sitting inside of a 2018 Regency Xalta. But what I like about this van is it is built on the longer wheelbase Mercedes 170-inch wheelbase chassis. That means that this comes in, it clocks in at around 23 feet long. But like the Pleasureway Plateau FL, this is also a front lounge, as you can see here. So I have a really nice solid surface Corian countertop, the same type of window here, my flat screen television, and then I've got my USB outlet ports down here. And this is a really nice usable part of the van. I think much like the FL, this turns the cab area into something very livable and very special. Now, Regency is new to me, and so I'm just getting familiar with some of its quality. It seems to be, pretty good quality. This seems to be solid wood here. These seats are really nicely done. Very much in vein of some of the seats that we saw in some of the higher end, maybe the Midwest automotive coaches that we saw. So that's quite nice. You have the kind of bull-nosed counter, the curved counter there. This is Corian countertops, which are nice. And then all the shades in this particular van are also power, so you can power lower all the shades. They have some other features, like this is your fan, and it's nice that they give you this snap cover over the fan. Now, as we come back to the galley, this is your stovetop cover, and what's nice is you can just set this cover up here, and it's a place to actually store it and get it out of the way. I don't have that on my Ascent. I always have to find a little home for the sink cover whenever I take it off, but this has it for here. The sink does have a cover, and I don't know where you put that one, maybe behind the faucet. The drawers, they feel okay. They're solid wood. I did pull out, I didn't see any stick framing or staples. I did pull that out for you all. There's your water heater there and all your bypasses. Winterization. Wardrobe closet. It's nice. It's finished inside with like suede, which is nice. One of my viewers said I should always try to show inside the refrigerator, so I'm trying to remember to do that. There we go. So this is a compressor refrigerator, freezer at the top, and your shelves. It looks like it's probably around 5 cubic feet or so, maybe a little bit bigger. Compressor refrigerator. That looks a little flimsy. I don't know. It's all right. And now we're back in the lounge and in what would be the bed. So this is very much like the Paseo in the sense that you have 2 twin sleepers here. And is it going to pass the sit test? It does. It's a little bit high. I think if you'd be shorter, your feet might be dangling a little bit. A lot of these coach manufacturers need to think about that. On the Travado, as you know, the 59K, I pointed that out. It sits up a little bit too high when you sit on these parallel facing bench seats in the back. The Paseo does a little bit better. There's about a 3-inch step up, and so your legs aren't dangling here. They're okay, but if I were shorter, I might have some problem. They're kind of deep. I don't believe there are any seat belts back here, so these are strictly bed. You can see there's a place you can put a table up back there as well. But it's nice with the suede. This is like an ultra leather inset inside the cabinets, if you like that look. These cabinet doors are positive latching, which is very nice. And your flat screen 24-inch television. So this would be a good van for a couple. It definitely only has the 2 seat belts up front, but the front lounge is nice, and then each of you have your 2 beds here. And now we're back in the bathroom, and you can see you have kind of a nice residential style bathroom with a Corian countertop, nice residential fixture, stainless steel sink, and a medicine cabinet, which is nice. Additional storage here, positive latching underneath the sink. Now this is a wet bath. So as you look back here, you have your toilet, and then you have your wet bath in there. With some missing hardware. I like this. I like the way the suede goes up the wall on both sides, and I like the Corian backsplash here. But I do want you to look at the Corian, because this is not as deep luster as on the Pleasure Way. They don't polish it as much, it looks like. It looks like it has one of those screen doors. I'm not a fan of these screen doors because these things are on rails and they get grit and stuff gets down below. Some people are. I'm just not a fan of them. I like the ones that just drop down simply like that with magnetic latches to maintain. I'm not a big fan of, like this for instance, of having this overhead in the cab. You just end up hitting your head on it, and this is not really large enough to be anything. If you look at it here, you might be able to put, I don't know, not even some window shades in there. So it really shouldn't be there. They should have just taken it out, and you would have had much more headroom going in and out of the cab. So this is my first experience with a Regency Xalta, and it's okay. I mean, it's a good price. This is listed, the list price is $114,450. So it was $157,000, discounted $42,000 to $114,450, which is a good price for a van this size. The build quality seems to be okay. The design and layout's okay. I wish I'm not a big fan of the twin facing configuration. I get it because it can be a permanent bed back there and each person gets their own side. But I am a big fan of the lounge. I think they did a great job on the lounge. And I like the fact that this is a very nice, livable space up here. So what's my final recommendation on the Regency Xalta? Well, as you can probably tell from the video, I was just okay when I went into it. I thought it was just fine all around. You know, the quality looked good, the layout I liked. I really, though, have changed my mind now that I've been thinking about it. I think that the Xalta is great for a couple who is looking for a smaller Class B camper van. Keep in mind, this is built on the Mercedes Sprinter 170-inch wheelbase, so that means that the length of the Xalta clocks in at around 23 feet. So it's a little bit longer than my Ascent, about 3 feet longer than my Ascent, but you get a little more living room on the inside. You get that great lounge in the front, and then you have 4 configurations, 4 floor plans that you can choose from, so that's pretty cool. You can switch out the twin bed bench seats in the back for one sofa bed option. So it's a bench seat that converts into a sofa bed. And then you can switch out the front from being either a lounge like you saw in the tour that we have here, or you can put extra captain's chairs in there. So you can put 2 extra captain's chairs in there. So 4 different layouts, which is pretty nice. You have pretty good tank sizes too. You have a 24-gallon freshwater tank, I believe. The gray water tank's 23 gallons and the black water tank's 24 gallons. It might switch a little bit depending on your layout, but that's about the averages there. And then you can get some pretty cool options as well. One of the big options that you can get is you can get a 4x4 option on the Xalta. So that's very nice, and that's rare. A lot of RV manufacturers don't offer that. You can also get a what they call warm waves heating floor system. That's probably hydronics, which is kind of cool, and executive seating upgrade. So some nice upgrade options available to you. The biggest thing I like about it is it comes with a 3-year warranty, which is not as high as a 5 or 6, obviously, but it's a lot better than some coach manufacturers out there that are only offering 1. And then when you combine that with the price, the listed price that we saw there is $114,000. That's the list price, which means you're probably going to be able to pick up that van that we are in for around $100,000, maybe less. $100,000, Mercedes extended Sprinter platform, 3-year warranty. The fit and finish looked pretty good. I didn't see any stick framing and staples, and they were using pretty high quality materials like ultra leather. They had suede up the walls. The cabinets had leather insets in them. The Corian countertops, not highly polished Corian, but Corian countertops. So you got pretty good quality, and you get some pretty good options and pretty good layouts, and you get it in a package that you're probably going to be able to get for less than $100,000. So I would recommend that any couple who is looking for a low-cost option, then you should look at the Regency Xalta. I think it gives you a lot of van for your buck. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd love if you became a subscriber. It helps me continue to make great videos. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I try to answer each and every one of them. We'll see you again next time on Ultra Mobility, your channel for Class B camper vans. Take care. Bye-bye.